Welcome back to Liquor It Up. Today we have Kevin, Kyle, Jake. This is topic 2, my topic. We're gonna play a game.
Hey, don't forget your shots, man.
Yeah, man.
But yes, let's take a shot.
Cheers.
Up.
Topic 2.
Woo! We're gonna play a game because you know that always started so well in those movies.
Which movies are you referring to?
I don't know, something that's franchised.
Can we hold hands for a sweet embrace first?
Yeah.
Why am I being left out on this?
Can
you move it closer?
We need to love
I don't know if I'm that liquored up yet.
Okay, so we're just gonna go down the table. I'm gonna pick a card at random, and you have to basically talk your way out of the scenario that's on these cards.
Talk our way out of it or describe it first?
I'm going to read what's on the card. You are going to either talk your way out of it or talk your way into it, depending on the situation.
Alright.
So,
I volunteer for first then.
Shawn, you go.
Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
okay, let's go with Kyle, because he volunteered. Why not? You have to convince all your loved ones that you just died.
Alright.
How would you convince them?
How would I convince them? So, I got 2 brothers, parents, various aunts, uncles, and grandparents.
Drunk for this game, man.
How would I convince them? I mean, you could go the really super easy route and just, like, fake a Facebook post that people believe anyways.
I am dead.
You ain't heard about this yet! You know, you haven't heard about it, but so-and-so passed away last night. We're hoping for your love and prayers and all that shit. And people are, like, commenting, oh, that's so sad. And then
But
they'll,
who
like,
would
click
post
off the
that?
page.
Right? Would it be your post that said, "Oh, we're passing away with Kyle," blah blah blah, and it's on your posted by Kyle?
No, I was saying...
you can be like, feeling whatever. You're like, feeling dead.
Well, that'll fool all the like faraway relatives that don't talk to me all the time, because they wouldn't know any better. They'd call and they'd be like, "Have you seen? I mean, I didn't hear about that." Like, "Oh yeah, we haven't seen him in a week."
You can
What are
just
talking
update your profile picture to you in the coffin.
about?" Yeah, it was a beautiful ceremony. They're like, "What? You're dead?"
He's still posting from the coffin.
It
It was a beautiful ceremony.
So you gotta fake your death. So you gotta make it official somehow. You gotta get like the cops into this. So I gotta find someone who looks like me. Murder him. You kind of look like me. I don't know. I mean, that's a hard one to do. How are you supposed to? And if you're gonna talk your way out of it, how the fuck I talk my way out of being dead? What, do I show up at my own funeral like, "Hey, surprise"?
You need to get your parents to believe, or family believe, that you're dead.
Yes.
So I gotta find like a mutilated body that looks somewhat like me.
So much easier than this.
Yeah, it
should
is
be.
way easier.
You cut yourself, leave a little blood behind, leave a note, right?
The no body.
I took myself to the lake, tied myself to an anchor, and jumped in.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, and by the way, fuck all of you guys.
Problem solved.
No.
Easy
Yeah,
one.
no body is better. That's
Easy
true.
peasy.
But then I gotta go
Lemon
do
squeezy.
I gotta go do a Christian Bale hideaway in France type of thing. Ideally with Catwoman.
Yeah.
Where they don't know I'm alive, but I'm
And then you
I'm
see your
incognito.
butler, and then just give him a slight
Yeah.
nod.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were eating in the same restaurant that was totally unplanned. Thank you.
We didn't
Christopher
talk
Nolan.
about this earlier in the movie.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. The no body thing is a lot easier. That I'm not leaving
Or,
a trace behind.
you know,
I
you
was
could-
getting really into it.
He was really like, I need to find a dead guy.
No, I was gonna make a dead guy and then like leave him.
You were gonna murder somebody? Hold on a second. Back this up.
Why am I killing myself in the first place?
You're not.
The card told me to. No, why am I killing with quotation marks?
You're just trying to convince that
You're not
you're
killing
trying to
yourself
convince
or
your
killing
loved ones that you
anybody.
died.
No, help me out here because I gotta have some motivation. This is some acting.
You get
some
a
voice
lot of
acting.
money.
It's April 1st. You want to pull a prank. You want everyone to think you're dead.
That's a
So
terrible
it's a prank. Okay, so that changes the
Kind of a
deal.
good prank.
I like his better where it's like you get a lot of money. Like you gotta convince the
You got,
world.
a
that you're
mansion
dead.
waiting for you in, like, Italy with millions of dollars.
If you convince your
Is that
family.
like
Yeah.
I'm dead forever, or is that like if I can pretend
So you're
I'm
dead,
for
you're
a
no
month?
longer Kyle. You need
Okay.
to change your Lyle. Oh yeah.
Just
Grow just the handlebar mustache and nothing else.
the handlebar.
Twirly
Can
ones.
you just do that on a normal day-to-day basis, please?
I totally could. I would get the twirls on, but then I gotta borrow your wax mustache.
So
Yeah.
what you do is you
What-
take that pill or you can use Ninja Focus to slow your heart rate so people think you're dead.
Yeah, that works.
It does.
That
I like that plan a
fools,
lot.
That
That
fools
Pharaoh
the
did that in
EKG
Step
machine.
Brothers.
My Ninja Focus. I'll start training on that. In 20 years, I'll be able to pull out the best April Fool's joke and then live forever in Italy.
It was France last time, bro.
Whenever. It started out as an April Fool's joke, but then I never get to reveal the joke. I'm just dead forever. I'm like, I got you, bitches. I'm gone.
It'd be funny to you. You'd be like, everyone's sad
Oh,
at
man,
your funeral.
I
and
got
then
them so good.
Kyle's holding the umbrella by the trees in the distance. And you're just seeing everyone looking
I watch him visit in my grave. This is better every year.
Or you could take the Texas Chainsaw Massacre route, kill somebody else, wear their own face to your funeral.
like
that
what was
sounds
that
like a
movie?
good idea.
Wow.
Thanksgiving.
Not that that's something I think about often.
It sounds like
That's some delicate work getting the face off.
Wow.
Thanksgiving, you want to bring that
Thanks,
one up?
you remember Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving's
When the
a
turkey
quality
wore
movie.
the dad's face, and then she was like, "Oh, hey, Dad."
I could be anybody. I just gotta wear their skin first. Buffalo Bill taught me well.
Oh my God.
Crap. All right, Shawn, next
Okay.
card. Give us another card.
Jake,
Yeah.
you switch bodies with the person to your left. Convince us you're Kyle.
And you just gotta pretend you're dead.
That's very true.
Just lay down. Just lay down. I'll wear your face.
Hold on. Just lay it out. Just lay it out. I'll wear your face.
That sounds beautiful.
Nailed it. No, this is what I do. I walk into his house. I walk up to his niece. I'm like, yo, what up, niece? She believes me, right? Walk up to his brother. I'm like, sup, fam?
Hey, fam.
Because that's what
He
Kyle
believes
does.
me.
Every time he sees his
Total
brother.
Kyle. Walk up to his parents. I'm like, hey, guys, you looking fly tonight.
Oh, that's our son.
That's our son.
Let me help.
That's all Kyle does.
Let me
my
help
boy
you out.
Kyle.
It's a lot easier than that. Same with what I was thinking, create the fake body. No, it's a lot easier than that. You go in the room, you close the door. They don't see you for 12 hours. Kyle must be in his room. All right, cool, we're good.
That's the easiest one right there.
Never seen him again. He went to France. Or was it Italy?
Hey guys, watch out for your leg. The meticulous muscularitis is all messed up.
Nailed
Kyle.
it. That's Kyle.
Nailed
That's
it.
me. Spoken like a true gentleman.
So let's raise this. How would you convince Kyle that you're Kyle?
So I have to convince him that I'm him and take over his life?
Inception.
Is that what we're going with?
Am I already dead at this point?
No, you're just Lyle.
You could burst out of my casket.
So I'm walking into his house, right? And I'm like, to his parents, don't say anything, because Kyle's a quiet kind of guy.
You can
Is
tell.
he? I'm not sure if that's true.
At his house, he's a quiet kind of guy. I'm walking past Kyle's parents. I'm like, this Kyle's a quiet kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I walk down to his basement, and I'm like, I'm just going to sit down here all quiet. Like, Kyle's going to come down. He's going to be like, hey, you're not me. And I'm going to be like,
Yes, I am.
no, I'm just going to be like, and he's going to be like, that's me.
That's some.
Or
That's me right there.
That's some method acting right there.
Yeah.
Just go into his
He'd
house,
be like,
take over
no,
his
but
life.
really, you're not me. And I'd be like, he'd be like, you got me.
I can't refute that. That's exactly what I do. I just everyone I see doing the little nod.
No.
Sometimes a
that-
hand wave.
There was no nod there. It was a.
What's that head movement?
I mean,
What's his
that's-
neck
that's
movement?
kinda nod.
That's a duck.
What are you?
man.
Thanks,
That's a duck.
are you
So-
the Thanksgiving turkey? What is that? Stop wearing my face and get out of my house. I'm trying to play video games.
Shawn already thinks that you're Kyle anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
that's
think you
true.
pretty
That-
much
Give me
nailed
it.
it.
Go.
Today we have Kyle.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
My heart it just stops every time I get ready to go woo, and he just points right over there.
Because that's Kyle. You are no longer Kyle.
And you're Kevin.
Okay.
I'm Jake.
You're something.
Nah, you could be someone else.
No, I don't want to be Shawn. Shawn could be Shawn.
Come on. See? You feel it?
Hey, Shawn, how would you pretend to be yourself?
Oh.
I mean,
nailed
no.
You gotta pretend to be yourself. So you're doing a bad impersonation of yourself.
Or is it just that
Hey,
you
yo, I
don't
gotta
know
play
who I
that
really am?
Diablo, you know
That's
what
true.
I mean?
Someone doesn't know who you are, you can do whoever you want. But if you're walking into like work and everyone knows who you are already, and
Oh,
you're supposed
people
to
at work don't know who Shawn is.
No, they don't.
What?
I had them convinced that Shawn was a ex-convict for like 2 years.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Take it back a minute. You're telling me you're still keeping up the hijinks?
Not
Because I had
anymore.
everybody at work convinced for like a year that his name was Calvin.
So let me paint you a portrait. Okay?
Ooh.
I take a day off, you know, probably for gaming purposes. 'Cause,
As you
know,
do.
that's what I usually do.
As you do.
I go into work the next day.
He was checking his glass like it would be magically filled up.
Sometimes that should happen.
I can get you some.
One
get
of
you a
our
Jaeger.
one of our
Gotcha.
coworkers walks
bad
up
boy
to
up.
me.
I don't want to be a part of this.
One of my coworkers walks up to me. You went to prison? What?
What did you tell him he went to prison for, Kevin?
Blue collar crime. Was it blue collar or white?
White
Dude.
collar.
He for pirating like games and movies and stuff.
That's
But
amazing.
it was one of those country club prisons. It wasn't a you
No,
know,
you got stabbed, and then he would keister stuff.
Yeah,
too.
I keistered my iPhone so I can make phone calls in prison. You know how big an iPhone is?
Well, you gotta fit it somewhere.
My God.
Well, you got a nice
No,
beard.
it's
You
for
can tuck it
about
up.
like, I would say, better part of a year. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe 2 years. People thought that he went to prison.
That makes me
Which-
so happy.
Which made them kind of afraid of me.
Yeah. They're like,
Like-
oh, where'd you get your tattoos? I'm like, oh, he got them in prison. Like, is this
Yeah,
that's
one on his
amazing.
arm? He
Let's
got
let's
in
see
prison.
that though. Let's show that to the camera. Does
That's
that look like
definitely that's a prison
that's
tat.
a prison tat? They
Yeah.
got colors in prison.
Yes.
They got like all the greens and the reds. I'm okay with that.
Well,
I've
that's
never been to
alien
prison.
blood.
Alien blood.
That's regular blood.
Okay.
That's Kevin's blood.
It's not mine.
you
I didn't go to prison.
yellow-blooded motherfucker.
But
Alright.
but it's one of those things where I was shocked. I didn't refute it because
Because
I wanted-
maybe you did. You
I
know what I
wanted
mean?
Kevin to have fun.
No,
But
he was like, I have no part in this. I have no part in this. But he would go along with it.
I
And
never confirmed nor denied.
That makes you have a part in it. I have no part in this, but I'm not saying it's not true.
But the fact of the matter is, I didn't know about this. It was sprung on me, and Kevin just sits back and laughs.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
true.
as you do.
Not true.
And every time I was absent from then on,
We would add more to the story.
more stories came up.
But maybe.
I'm just saying it could happen.
He seems kind of
Maybe it did
dangerous.
happen.
Can you hit me up with another sweet, sweet card, Shawn?
All right. So, Kevin,
Yes.
you have to convince someone. I'm gonna put this as Jake.
There's a lot of convincing going on.
I have to convince Jake.
You have to convince Jake to switch underwear with you, and then you have to wear them.
Ooh.
Okay. So
How hot is it in this room right now?
here's what we're doing.
So, let's legitimately do this. Let's see if you can convince me.
All right. Hey man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a really embarrassing story. So I was walking in, slipped, got all wet.
I need you to
I don't
do me
want
a
to
solid.
make it seem like I just pissed myself. Can you do me a solid and switch underwear with me, just to get my back, so they don't think?
Wait, but do I have to wear the underwear?
Yeah.
You gotta. You ain't.
Your piss ass
I didn't.
underwear.
No, I didn't. I didn't piss in it. I slipped in a puddle
It
to make
sounded
it
to
look
me
like,
like
it.
you pissed in it.
I didn't though.
The Crocs he was wearing to walk through the puddle lost their tread.
There was a bit of backsplash from the Crocs.
He slipped into another puddle. Now you gotta wear that booty stain.
Okay, how about
You
this?
gotta wear that
All
booty
right,
stain.
For the
New
rest of the
scenario.
evening.
Dude, I
Dude.
got a real hot date tonight. I just shit my pants. I need underwear. I don't have time to go home. I need you to do me a solid and switch underwear with me.
But Kevin, you've been in a long-term relationship for
I'm
almost
just
9
saying,
years.
This is a different
No, I'm really
scenario.
thrown off. Are you cheating on her?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
I'm just trying to...
I really like her and really care about her because I've known her for 9 years. So,
But
what's
Jake,
going on
Jake,
here?
Listen, I'm just trying to switch underwear with you, man.
All right, let's do it.
Nailed it.
I'm in.
Nailed it.
Next.
Can I
All
wear
right.
what you're wearing?
Hold on, can I read yours? Look at this sweet, sweet darling over here. You get a feeling that you didn't wipe your butt completely. Convince us.
Can I switch underwear with you?
I mean, there's really no need for convincing because I always feel like it's never clean enough.
I mean,
That's very
Yeah.
true.
90%
He's
of it,
selling
so-
me so far.
90%
So, I
of the
mean-
time, it's all shit all the way down. that other 10%, you're occasionally like, ooh, clean wipe. Right. Everything else?
But is it though?
10%
Is it
of the
really a clean wipe?
Are you a baby wipe user?
No.
Okay,
I
so
don't,
let me
honestly, dude, I have thought about using baby wipes.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Change
this,
your
let me
life
tell you this.
forever.
Really?
It will. Give me some of this. All right. So,
Yeah.
paper,
Baby wipes.
paper, baby wipe, clean as you ever been.
Let me tell you, for a while, I'm going to go this far, had a bidet. Little attachment I plugged into my
I
toilet.
remember that, yeah.
Turned it on a little bit. Every time you turn it on, you're like, whoop! But one wipe afterwards, you do the second. Because
So what's the...
I'm not an animal.
What's the water temperature on that
cold?
thing?
It's cold.
It's pretty cold.
It's very cold.
Fire hose.
You
up
do
the
the
ass.
you do the second wipe though, just to make sure,
Yeah.
right? Because you're not a frickin' animal, right? Do the wipe.
Maybe. I don't
Well, you
know.
gotta
do the
wipe
wipe
off
and you're
the-
like, whoa, it's clean. Third wipe because you gotta be sure.
Sometimes
gotta
it's
dry
like
it
you're
off.
wiping the
Third
tip
wipe.
of a marker.
Very true.
That's true.
Third wipe, you're clean. You're like, damn, that only took me 3 wipes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that all of us felt it. Like,
Felt what?
your butt not being clean. No matter what.
I have felt that,
It,
even though it is.
Even
I
even
felt
if you
it.
feel confident enough, you know in the back of your mind, it's never
Something's not
really
right.
clean.
The
Something's not
only
right.
time I feel like, I pretty much nailed it is, right after the shower.
Dude, that's what the bidet does every time you poop, though.
I might have to invest.
You bidet it up. Here's the issue with mine. Started leaking. Had to get rid of it.
Aw.
Where did you get it though? Is it an online thing?
Amazon. It was my sister got it for
Amazon
me for
Prime
Christmas.
purchase.
Mm.
Got there the same day.
Same day delivery.
I needed a really clean.
Got
down
delivered
there.
by drone.
He didn't get off the toilet until I got there.
All right, you understand, sis? I got a dingleberry, something fierce. Give me something for it.
But in the spirit of you wanting to know, it has that sweaty,
Swamp
kind
ass.
of grainy,
Chafing.
mushy feeling. You just gotta go wipe, even if there's nothing there.
So have you ever you did your business in the bathroom, right, Jake? And then you get done, you're chilling, whatever, and then you're like, I'm just gonna go back in
Double check.
and just try. Just to see if you can get any leftovers.
How much
any
fiber are you
stragglers.
eating, bro?
Hey, you know what? Sometimes
It's
a
McDonald's
mess.
chicken nuggets from start to finish.
Sometimes it's a mess.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sometimes
Sometimes you gotta go back and double check.
that's true.
Sometimes
But-
you're like, something doesn't feel right. You go back and double check, and you're like, I was all good, but for some reason, it just doesn't feel right.
Right.
And sometimes checking feels good.
Damn sure it does.
Sometimes your finger cuts through the inside of the toilet paper.
All right, let's.
That's another topic for another time.
Next card.
All right, so let's switch it up. Kevin, a random kid claims you are their parent and violently cries when you try to deny it. What do you do?
You're not my kid.
Daddy!
I don't
Dude,
care.
nailed it.
How can you say that, Daddy?
I don't care. You're not my child.
All right, fuck
How
you
can you
then. I'm
prove it?
leaving.
DNA test?
Yeah, you do that right on the boardwalk.
What if the DNA test comes back and you are, but you still have to value this card and convince them they're not your child?
Be like, them quacks at the doctor's office. They don't know what they're doing.
Oh man, you know them quacks.
Hey, I got a mansion in Italy if you ever want to fake your death. Getting out of child support and living the new life.
Yeah.
You can be Hidalgo, Ignacio.
I can have no children, live in Italy with Jake's underwear.
That's true.
That's the dream life.
That is the dream life. Wiping and bidetting all day long. All right.
A sweet, sweet life. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking
Give me that
about.
sweet,
so
sweet
I'm
life,
supposed
baby.
to convince this kid that he's not mine.
Yeah.
So what is this kid like?
He's just obsessed
We
with
need
you
an
for some
age.
reason.
What if he's
Age,
like what if he's like a
demographic.
black kid?
He's
Like
like,
you're my dad. Like, dude, obviously I'm not your dad.
you got to see past the pigment into the DNA. We know you got this. You got the potential.
I might.
You might.
We won't know until I actually have a kid.
That's right. So you never know. You and Junior look at least enough
KTJ.
alike. He's got the
That's
beard. ATJ?
KT.
KTJ. All right. Junior. So
So
how
yeah.
are we going to do this?
What does the T stand for?
I'm not telling. It's a mystery. But yeah.
So,
That's how I'm convincing him.
You're not mine. No, I guess that's simple
That's
enough.
it.
Okay.
Next card.
Get the fuck out of here.
That worked out. Just dump him off the pier.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've always done.
Or just fucking roundhouse him in your face.
And,
All right, John Claude Van Damme.
That hurt. That'd be child abuse, but let's move on. Okay,
No, it's
Kyle.
It's not his kid. It's not child abuse.
Not even his kid is not even a problem. Don't worry about it, man.
All right, Kyle. You have to wear an unremovable chastity belt. How would you explain that to your significant other?
Is this chastity boot all chastity boot? It goes
Is
from,
this chastity boot there? You know what I mean?
It's
it goes from
Canadian,
leg to pelvis. Is that thing entirely unremovable? Like the rest of my life, I cannot get rid of this thing
So you can't have
Never.
sex at all, right?
ever, or is it just like until
We'll
some
go-
sort of event?
20 years
20 years, like from now.
from now.
So-
All right, I better have you spitting some great game.
So he can't use the bathroom.
No, he can
No,
use the
there's a
bathroom.
hole in the bottom.
Is there a hole? Then
I
what's
guess.
the point of a chastity belt?
There's a grate. There's a grate at the bottom, and I use a bidet to clean up into it.
That sounds awful.
No, this is great. Believe me, I can spin this. My Tinder account has that written right on the fine print.
So your date, you guys about to,
Do this,
get it on.
and I show her.
And be like,
what
hey, there's this one issue. I have this chastity belt.
For
I
20
don't even-
years.
I don't even
For
say
20
it.
years.
I don't even say it. I just say, hey, there's this one issue, and they're like, clonk, clonk.
He
and,
pulls
then,
out a wrench and hits it. Ting ting!
and she says, you're what?
I'm part robot.
I'm part robot. I got a smooth motion. No, I think the only way to figure that out is to show them the weapons you got to work with.
All right. Let's.
We'll leave it at that. I
Moving
guess.
on.
All right, Jake. Your parents show up right now and bare ass spank you on the spot. What is your reaction?
Thanks for the good content.
I'm very,
Thanks
very
for the good
aroused.
content, moms and pops. We're hitting it big.
We'll cut that out into another
No,
website.
my reaction is that's nothing different than any other time of my life.
That's right.
We would be driving down the road and my parents would be like, we're going to pull over right now and spank your ass and we don't care if your friend's in the car.
Yeah, that
And they
happened
pull over
seriously
and
like
spank
2
you.
days ago.
Like, it happened like literally 30 seconds
I
before
saw
we
you
started
on-
recording.
I saw you on Highway 32. It was just like, hey, Jake. Hey, oh.
No, really, like, that was like my childhood, man. Like, it wasn't bare.
You just learn to love the
Obviously.
belts. I mean, it's
Show up right now.
Show up right now and
Right now.
smack me. I'd be like, hey, man, we're cutting this part out.
Thank God for editing.
Shawn,
Yes.
everybody on Earth gets superpowers except you.
I mean,
Honestly, dude, that would be like the equivalent of someone having powers now.
no,
when we don't.
You're disabled.
Are you the superhuman then, though?
Yeah. He would be the lucky one.
You're the normie, you know what I mean?
I would be a dying breed.
Someone
like-
would be
I don't
mad
know.
at you
I don't
and
think-
like lying at Starbucks and just punch you in the back and you die.
Right? I mean, like,
You would
there's
last.
so
well,
many
it depends on what the
disadvantages for
superpower
me.
is, though.
Let's pick one.
Like, well, I mean,
Like
they said
Superman.
superpowers, right? Like,
Superman
there's
overpowered.
multiple.
I think it says superpower.
Mhm.
superpowers.
Powers. All right.
So
Ice
everyone
breath.
has a different power, and here's me by myself, like,
Hiding.
If
what
I get
do.
flying, I'll fly you around, man.
Everyone's like,
I'm not gonna leave you hanging.
everyone's super fast at everything. And then Shawn gets in line at like Walmart, pays with a check. Everyone's like,
Shawn
Shawn
guy again.
I just had to get stuck behind him.
How does he exist?
I feel like I would get invisible scooped
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
just a whoop.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I'd never get away from that.
No.
If that was your power, like I'd be at work. Oh god damn it, Kevin.
How would you not become a villain?
And then it
is what
would
I
be
wanna
me
know.
instead. I got you, Kevin. I'll do it this time.
I mean, yeah, super villain would probably be my way to
You
go.
gotta
Just
be.
to
But you're not
to
super.
He's throwing in some Lex Luthor vibes.
You're a
man.
villain.
You're
man.
this fucking
You're just a
lame
villain.
dude with no powers, and that everyone could easily stop.
Aren't they all though? They're always easily stopped. I'm gonna kill Gotham, and then like 20 minutes later, pow!
I guess that stands to a good point. Like Batman, no superpowers whatsoever.
I mean, he's pretty above average, though.
I mean,
You're not. I would.
What do you
I
say
would
you're saying?
train.
though.
I would train to be above average.
But it's pointless because you wouldn't be.
Well,
better
then
than
you
anybody.
got. So we're saying
True.
there's one superpower per person.
And you're not a
no
millionaire.
powers.
Power. Well, everyone.
You are just you. We all have powers.
Well,
Guess
is it?
who's the lame ass one now? Like,
This guy.
Well, no. Let's make it fair. Let's make like. Everyone has two powers, so there's always that one douchebag who's got like.
You're right, Shawn.
I mean, you're just
He
making
says
it worse
that.
for me.
No, everyone's got two powers, not like infinite powers, right? So there's the one guy who's got like, I don't know, super sight and the ability to
What's
hear
super
better,
sight?
and he has to sit there with sunglasses
I'm
on and
above
earmuffs.
20/20
He
vision.
can't leave his house.
And then there's me, just like
Normal dude who can
taxi.
function in life. Would there be taxis?
There wouldn't be taxes.
Sean would be-
Everybody has
Sean
superpowers,
would be
Sean.
the only one driving. Everyone else would be running or
Oh
flying.
my god, you'd
everywhere.
get everywhere so fast.
No, he wouldn't.
Slow compared to everybody
Slower.
else.
He'd hail a cab and they'd just be
There
sitting
wouldn't
there on
be
the
any
side of the
cabs.
road.
Yeah, apparently there wouldn't be any cabs.
No
Well,
cabs. He would
they
have
would
to drive
abandon
himself.
them. They would abandon them overnight. So he'd hail the cab and then go, "Oh yeah," and then get in there and turn the key. Oh
if,
yeah.
If they were smart enough to leave the key.
You could have a car all to yourself.
He already does.
I do.
All to yourself everywhere you go. They're just sitting there.
But that's
with no-
pointless when everyone else can run fast and fly.
But then you can just pick it up and drive around.
he
with
can't.
I can't pick it up.
it. Pick up the keys, put it in your car, drive around with it. A euphemism,
You're
my
gonna break
friend.
your
Hold on, let me finish this beer real quick.
No, I feel like I'd be at a severe disadvantage to anything I do.
No, but I would include you in everything I did, Sean.
We could play baseball and then be like, oh, everyone scoot in for sure.
Everyone's like last pick.
Sean would be the last pick.
I'd be the last pick. I'd be the last hire. I'd be the last
You'd be-
everything.
I don't think they would hire you.
So
at all.
about the same.
Heard it here first. I'm nothing.
Hey.